6:24 right now. You know, the Guadalupe Cultural Arts Center has become part of the fabric of San Antonio.
And no one has more to do with that than the former director of the organization, Pedro Rodriguez. He passed away December 1st and will be laid to rest later today.
As KENS 5 photojournalist Mike Vigil shows us now, he leaves behind a legacy as a Chicano warrior.
Pedro Rodriguez is solely responsible for what the Guadalupe Cultural Arts Center has become today.
When we first started this organization as a culture center, there weren't any. There were no cultural centers throughout the country. We were here creating something brand new, a multidisciplinary cultural arts center dedicated to the cultura of Chicana, Chicanos, Tejanos, Mexicanos, Mexican Americans. Little did we know that it was going to become a regional, national, and an international cultural arts center. It was in 1980, before Pedro arrived. Organizers started the Guadalupe Cultural Arts Center. By '83, they had hired Pedro Rodriguez to oversee the organization, reopened the Guadalupe Theater in March of 1984, and under his leadership all the way till '98 and past.
I got to work with Pedro very closely when I became the executive director here at the Guadalupe. We spent many weekly breakfasts at Garcia's on Fredericksburg Road. To me, it was most important to learn from him the spirit of this organization, the spirit of Chicanismo and activism in arts.
He was a fighter.
And he was a staunch defender of the arts of this organization. There were so many struggles, so many fights, so many attacks on this organization. You know, they had to defend this organization. So not just build it, but then also defend what they were building.
He was a visionary. And for me, he was a Chicano warrior that protected our cultura, but using the arts. We used to have problems in getting funding, and he would challenge the status quo, and he would educate the politicians. He would engage foundations. He could be another cat down the street, and the next second talking to the Ford Foundation without a problem.
I think it always came down to community for him, and in building something that it is not about ourselves, it's about what this art means to the community.
His true impact is that he gave so many people opportunities to create, to work, to engage using arte. Besides being a visionary, besides being an ambassador, besides being a leader, he truly was a Chicano warrior.
All right, a mass honoring the life of Pedro Rodriguez will be held today at Our Lady of Guadalupe Catholic Church. That starts at 10 this morning.
Yeah, the Guadalupe Cultural Arts Center will have a celebration of his life this afternoon. We're going to be